Hello student, today we learn 6th standard general science. In that lesson number 3, diversity in living things and their classification. In the previous video we learned diversity in plants, which is given on page number 18, that we have already learned, and today we learn structure of plant. So open your next page number 19. See the structure of a plant. Plant structure can generally be classified or divided into two parts, that is stem, which grows above the ground, and the root, which grows below the ground surface. And the root, stem and leaves are the main parts of plants. From time to time, plants bear flowers for reproduction, and flowers are transformed into fruits, and the fruits have seeds, and seeds give rise to new plants. That is plant cycle. Okay. See on page number 19, there is one picture 3.2 shown the structure of a plant. There is a structure of a plant shown. See first one, the root. The root holds the soil firmly and anchor the plant, and the main functions of the root are to absorb and transport water and nutrients from the soil. And the roots of the carrot and radish also store food. Some roots must be store foods, for example carrot and radish. And there are two types of roots, first one taproot and second fibrous root. See below there shown roots, taproot and fibrous root. Taproot example hibiscus and banyan, and fibrous example onion and grass. Okay. Then root, stem. Okay. This height, shape and size of a plant depends upon the stem, and the stem carries out the functions of the production, conduction and storage of food. And in some plants it has the function of reproduction, and it gives support to other plants for the plant. It gives support to other parts of the plant. Okay, this is the working of the stem. Then the leaf. See upper side, the leaf is a flat and it plays an important role in the production of food. We know that leaves are of green color and they produce food for plant. And leaves are mainly of two types, that is simple and compound leaves. See in the picture given, simple leaf example given hibiscus, and compound leaf example rose. And we know another type of example, that tamarind's leaf. Okay, this is also example of compound leaf. Then the flower. This is the most attractive part of a plant, and it is connected to the stem by a stalk which may be long or short. A flower has a typical color and shape, and the flower is an important means of reproduction. Okay, this is all about flower. Then the last one, fruit. And the last part of the plant is the fruit. And fruits have different shapes. Fruits contain one or more seeds. The pods of beans and peas are actually fruits. And we seen today the structure of a plant. And in that there are 5 main types of plants, that is root, then stem, then the leaf, then the flower, then the fruit. Okay. And in the root there are two subtypes, that the taproot and fibrous root. Okay. And in the leaf there are also two types, simple leaf and compound leaf. Okay. Today we will stop here. Student, one homework is given to you, that is draw this figure 3.2 in your notebook and the neat label. Okay, so bye bye student. Okay, thank you.